Okay. I don't remember who the siblings are. I think we've got maybe three, possibly four siblings. So we'll pick that up later. But all the good stuff.
I can always add it afterward too. I can, take names down and just put it in afterward as well before I jump to Chris.
We
Okay.
have one sibling in the world, Elliot's sister, Evelyn.
Evelyn. Okay.
Yep.
Very good. Hey, Patrick.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey Logan.
I'm ready to win.
Ready to win? Nice. Nice.
Vincent's
We
here.
are in it to win it.
That's right.
Okay, so since everybody is on, this is awesome. That I probably should have thought more about agenda, but it's been a rough couple weeks, guys. I'm sorry, my mind is pretty baked. All right, so I've talked to Pete. Pete is going to drop off the everything tomorrow. During in the front part of the drop off. So drop off is 6:30 to 8 o'clock, and then we'll get and so Chris, as far as trying to get everything set up, we'll set that up on Thursday. We'll arrive by 6 p.m. on Thursday, and we'll run until 8 p.m.
I thought.
ourselves.
Oh,
The race is from 7 to 8.
are you
And
talking about
then
the Corey?
when
You
we're all done with the race, I'll collect all the gear and I'll take it back over to Pete.
oh, okay.
Hopefully not in the snow, but if be, that'll just have to be how it is. I went and I picked up all the trophies today. So I got a box full of trophies. I used a different trophy company. Um, so we got. This is what our Den second place will look like. Den level second place. And this
Nice.
is what our Den level first place will look like.
Nice.
So they were a local joint that could actually get them to me when I needed them. The company we used last year, I was going to get them all late. My plan, I'm in debate about whether, I don't think I'm going to bring the trophies. Maybe it's always kind of fun to show the trophies, but I don't know that I'll bring them to the race. This feels like too much stuff to have to carry back and forth. But I'll be giving out trophies when people come collect their cars on Sunday. And then let's see here. So as far as the team of folks that we're planning on having there, it will be myself, my wife, Patrick, his wife, Chris, and Mike, and we'll be taking care of things. Mike, as far as getting YouTube access, I did get a call from Pete going, Corey, what are you doing over there with the account? And I told him, I blamed it on you, Mike.
Well, it's not a problem. We can use mine. In fact, we actually have to because the software, the presentation software, is linked to me, and if I,
Oh, okay.
I don't know, it's better if I go ahead and use my account.
Okay. You threw me there for a minute because you were looking off to the side and.
I know I'm doing a couple things. Sorry.
I'm like, wait a second.
I, I have three screens open, and I was just trying to send you guys a YouTube link for a test. So it's actually active right now. So when we get to it, we can take a look at it.
No, that's great. Well, let's go ahead and talk about it. Since got it, we'll kind of go ahead where you're at with things, and yeah.
I wanted to ask a question. What? Wow, that's really
You got some
stunning.
lag going on.
Yeah, of course. And it starts up as soon as other people start populating it. Anyway, let's see here.
Hey, Mike, you got some pretty serious. You got some pretty serious lag on over there, Mike.
Hey, Mike, we can only hear every other word.
I'm not even talking yet. Hold on a sec.
Hey, Mike.
Can you guys hear me at all now?
Maybe turn off your video and just so we can hear your audio.
Yeah, just hold on for a second. I'll get it.
Well, earlier we saw your lips moving, but there were no words coming out of my computer.
Yeah, well, it's it's because of I have YouTube going on plus Google Meets, so the bandwidth is being tested.
You asked us a question. That's all we heard.
Hold on, guys. This is ridiculous.
Okay, we'll give you a minute to get started.
What?
So, Mike, getting that part sorted out. Chris, I don't know if you've heard, but I was telling Vincent I'm going to get this file tonight. I've just got a couple things I need to tweak to it real quick. And when we set up, we'll be setting up in Patrick's basement, I believe. And so you've got a pretty good, Patrick, you've got a pretty good run there. Just
Oh
so
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
with
definitely.
the
How,
track
do you know how long it is?
I think it was about 42 feet long, something like that, from tip to tail.
Okay, I'll measure it tonight. I think it should be okay.
Okay. Worst case, we'll just remove a section. I don't know. At this point, man, Falls Mead, they backed out. They decided that they weren't going to try to do theirs until maybe the summer when they can do it outside or something like that. They were struggling really bad to do it. And then, let's see. Yeah, so I think really what it's coming out, I guess, you know, so just if you got a uniform, make sure to wear your full uniform when you come. I'm hoping we can keep things moving fairly quickly. I haven't seen any videos come across from any of the pack members. I don't know if you guys have gotten any videos yet. Not yet, maybe.
I've gotten one.
You've got one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I closed YouTube down, so it's it's not going to work with me on Google meetings as well. So I can still broadcast
Yeah,
it
we
because
can hear you now.
yeah, I had to
We can hear
close.
you now. Before we couldn't hear you.
I didn't have the bandwidth, and I'm using my work computer, and it's probably only got like 8 gigs of RAM on it.
Patrick, how is your internet there? I got 1 gig at my house. I was just curious, what do you have?
It should be pretty good. I forget the amount, but it should be good. Yeah, we run sometimes. My parents here, and we're all streaming HD. You know, running 4 or 5 devices. I think it'll be okay.
Okay. Wi-Fi password.
Yeah. I have a guest password. So I guess Wi-Fi. So I can get that. You want to do it here or?
Oh no. When I get over there, it's
Okay.
just.
Yes,
I would
absolutely.
like to come at least 1 hour early on Friday to do all my preliminary testing of the track.
So you know Thursday, right?
Thursday?
Thursday? Okay, so 6 o'clock Thursday, Patrick's house. Something Nolan. I forget the 1-5.
What? Corey, take it easy. Take it easy, man. 10238.
I knew there was a one in there somewhere.
Nolan. Okay. Thursday night.
Corey.
Yes.
It'll be like that commercial. Thursday.
Be there Thursday.
Monster trucks, derby cars.
Corey, I want to get a
This is year 7.
I'd like to get a point of clarification because my sound was cutting in and out when you started talking about it. What are we going to do? What are you picking up tomorrow?
Cars. Car drop off is tomorrow from 6:30 to 8 o'clock.
Boy, I thought that was Thursday.
Thursday is the race.
Truly.
From 7.
Okay. I've got to straighten out my den. I thought it was Friday.
Oh no! You better get word out tonight so they're not surprised.
They've got your email, so it's not that bad. But I've probably been saying Thursday, Friday, and now I got to push Liam to finish his car because I've been working on this YouTube stuff.
Like every good project, you know, you've always got to deal with shortened time frames.
Yeah.
So I am going to send out another email this evening, just as kind of something with a bunch of exclamation points in the title. Hopefully somebody will notice it, reminding folks of what the schedule is. I've got the newsletter. I'm going to attach the newsletter, and there's really not going to be much of an agenda. This is the races, so I'll have our Piddly agenda associated with it as well, attached with the Pinewood. So I will have an email going out tonight. I've got a couple to-dos this evening. I am saying a lot of filler space tonight. So
Corey, I came in a little late. Did you guys talk about the drop-off logistics? If they're just gonna.
No, we
Okay.
have not. You
Okay.
basically got on just after myself.
Hmm.
So as far as drop off, it's the 6:30 to 8 o'clock drop off tomorrow night. I will be there. Vincent will be there. Bethany will be there to help take cars. Pete will drop off track and all his equipment. Kind of how tomorrow night will go is I'm gonna have a Sharpie. I'm gonna have some blue tape, and we will hopefully. I don't know, Vincent, if you want to use a computer to load weights, or if you want to write them down, or if you don't want to deal with that at all. But I'll have a printout of all the cars, and then we can number them as they come in, and we can write in what their weight is, assuming we kind of go non-tech. And I'll have my scale with me, so we can do kind of a quick check, see if it meets weight
Yeah.
or not.
To make it simplified, we could just say qualify or not qualify.
Yeah.
Meets the weight, not meets the weight. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea, Curtis, thank you. And then with regard to my expectation is that nobody leaves their vehicles as they come up, so just hand us the car, we'll double check your information and we'll walk off with it and tell you what the car number is, and then we'll just give them their car numbers that way. Then I'm also going to be double checking for a name and an identifier on the car, so that I actually have a name, phone number, in case the sticker comes off or something. Or the car runs down so fast it blows up on the other end, and we just have to walk away with the tape number of each pieces they were. Lots glad somebody found a little humor in that. Thank you for the
A half laugh.
I got in somewhere. I don't see it being. I see this as being more challenging because of the technical component, but I feel the execution has been in the past, just because we're not owns all the this
Flag tape.
yeah, just all that setup and
Children.
the children
Parents.
exactly running across tracks and hanging on things and I think we'll have with being able to run cars back and forth,
Yeah, possibly half the number of cars.
possibly.
That's true.
Yeah, possibly. So I know it was kind of a real blow to not be able to have any of the workshops that we would typically have. So we should have an interesting set of cars this year, is my guess. Does anybody have?
Does just the block of wood as a square, a rectangle, still work? Does it still count?
Absolutely, it's underweight.
I guess
humorous.
Yes, my question would be too heavy. No.
Yeah, I found that to be the most funny part of the Pinewood Derby cars is even untouched.
Power. The RV of power.
Yes. Yes.
RV, yeah, but
Although I wonder if any of the AOL will come up with an RV that looks specifically like the one from Breaking Bad.
I'm just waiting for the block of wood colored with marker. we got our entry in, yes.
But the best would be is that one wins.
That would be funny. Absolutely.
I just wood, like those little those cube cars that came out 10 years ago or whatever.
Oh, the toasters or
yeah,
whatever.
and someone we saw that had a little bumper sticker said, "You've just been passed by a toaster."
Yeah. You remember that funny one that had the wraparound window on the back? The back window and the side window connected. It's a
Zion. Right? It's like an XP or something.
yeah. Is that company that would use the hamsters to sell their
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
yeah. So anyway, but
Yeah.
okay. So it doesn't sound like we're gonna get a YouTube.
No, you should be able to get it.
No. I mean a demonstration for tonight because your YouTube and your.
I just couldn't watch it myself on the same television, or monitor. I'm using two different computers here, so and I just hooked up the presentation computer to Gigabyte Ethernet, so hopefully it won't stutter. So if you go to that link I sent in Gmail, I copied everybody that was on the distribution list for this meeting.
Okay.
And it's got a link in
I
there.
have it.
Did you see it there?
I thought I saw his
I saw my email.
No.
You want to share, Vincent? Want to share your screen? Can you do that?
Oh, that would be helpful. That way
I don't think I can share it because let me see actually.
No, it's not going to share like that.
Yeah, exactly. I just opened it on my separate browser.
You can't open up YouTube on your
I
computer.
can see that Mike emailed you too, Patrick. I can see Chris.
Yeah, I see it.
Corey. Okay,
But you can't open it and share it on.
Yeah, I don't use Google Meet that much. I'm not sure how to.
No, I can't. There's not enough bandwidth. It's
Let me try. I can try mine and see. Let me see.
I'm in the middle of it. There's in the corner there's a present now. You actually do a tab on Chrome.
Can you guys see it? Tell me when you're ready, and I'll go through it.
All right. Can everybody see my screen?
Yeah.
yes.
All right.
Okay, yeah, we see.
Do you want to run it?
Oh, sure.
Should I press play?
So there's going to be a lag. You can probably hear the sound. There we go. Let me turn down my. I knew
I
this
knew
was
this was
going
going
to
to
happen.
happen.
Going to
Going
get
to get
feedback.
feedback.
Anyway,
That's the opening
opening
screen,
and
and
this
this
thing's
thing's
pretty easy to advance. I've got I've got 4 different video inputs that we can use. 3 of them are through USB, and a third is through my cell phone, actually, which you can use. You can broadcast as well. So there's the welcome. There's a chance for Corey or whoever's doing the announcing, to give some background about the Derby and what it's involved. I put a little information in there. You certainly don't have to read this stuff, Corey, word per word, but just it kind of sets the scene for parents, and maybe if they've got grandparents or something like that, kind of grounds them in Derby history and what it's about.
Oh, okay. So that's something you put into that YouTube link?
Sorry, I got to turn your sound up. Hold on. Say that again.
Hello.
Repeat your question, Corey.
So the YouTube link that you put together, there's some history that you have in that video piece.
Where is the history you shared?
You said that you had some history that you were sharing that would be nice, and you said I didn't have to read it word for word.
Oh.
It?
Yes, back.
Is it in your YouTube?
Yeah. Can you see the screen?
No, but that's okay. I will go back and look at the video once we're done here, and then I'm assuming it will be up where I can go back and look at the video after we're done with this call.
Yeah, I'm recording it, so you should be able to.
Okay. Yeah, we were having some lag and everything with trying to view it in Google Meets as a screen share. But that's okay. I'll go back and I'll take a look at it. Thank you for that information. That's actually
okay. If I don't know, you can't see any of the screens right now?
The screen share isn't happening at the moment.
Yeah, I turned off the screen.
Okay. Well, can you tie into you can't do YouTube because you've got Google Meet open, right?
Oh, all right. I'm looking at it now. I see that you got your Purpose of the Pinewood Derby.
Yeah, there you go. So that's what I'm saying is you don't have to read that verbatim. It's just there for background. And
yeah, that's good. Thank you.
I'm giving after you do your intro, there's a section here for the Pledge of Allegiance. We'll set up a webcam for the next scene. That's blank right now, but basically we'll set up a webcam. I'm assuming we're either going to do a video or something in that regard, or you just want to ask the audience to say the Pledge of Allegiance.
Okay.
Hey, so Joshua was supposed to do the opening ceremony, but as Beth pointed out, it's one way, it's not two way, right? So we can't do it live.
Yeah, we'd have to pre-record it, and then they'd have to get the video to me. But we don't have to be that fancy. If you want, we can just do, this and shoot a picture of the flag up and invite the audience to say the Pledge of Allegiance. And then also the, Scout Oath or whatever we want to do.
It's up to you. I mean, I can have Joshua do record a video, send to you, or you want to keep it simple, that's fine too. Whatever you guys want.
It'd be great to have Joshua do it if it's a video that we can get early enough to load.
Yeah, I can have him do it tonight maybe, and then I'll send over to Mike. Is that what you plan then?
Mike, is that cool? Can we
I couldn't hear it. It's MP4 is what I need.
MP4, sure.
Yeah. And typically, well, it depends on the size, so we'll have to talk offline about how to get it to me, I guess.
I'll just email. Yeah, I'll email you using your a link. If you can't get it, then we'll just do a static change. If you just
Okay.
get it, then we'll just give it a try.
So the next, I haven't finished all of it yet, but this gives you the basic structure. We start out, with each of, I'm not sure if the lines are doing it, I didn't add them, but we start out with the Tiger Heat, and that's essentially what I wanted to ask Chris about was what type of output the software that he uses on the track to record the results, how that's ported out of that laptop. Because I could, if it's USB or even maybe HDMI, I might be able to stream it as a separate overlay on top of showing the track at the same time. Just like they did on the district meet. I'm not sure if Chris heard us.
Oh, it's HDMI. It just has an HDMI to the laptop. That's my secondary monitor to the laptop.
Okay, I have to figure out if I can use that import. If not, we could also just train a camera at it.
Yeah, that's what I'm suggesting.
Just one of these little babies.
Cell phones there, you can just point it.
So
Capture that screen, and that'll be good enough.
So Mike, you were saying that I'm sitting here thinking about it a little bit. If we have everything stationary, say we're only able to grab 3 videos, or 3 video feed, one fixed on the bolt or the monitor that Chris is running, one fixed on the start, one fixed on the finish. If that's all we can pull off, that's okay. You had mentioned at one point about maybe having an audio capacity. Are you able to link that in, and maybe I can speak on that? I don't necessarily have to be carrying. Okay, great. So I don't have to carry a camera around. I don't necessarily have to be on video either. But if there's a way to be able to speak, then three shots is probably going to be plenty.
yeah, I've got a wireless mic, and I can feed that directly into the broadcast.
Okay, excellent.
And again, if that doesn't work, we'll just pick it up on a webcam microphone. That'll probably work just about as well.
Okay. Okay. Well, a quick question, Chris. Is Steven going to enter a car?
Yes.
Okay, so Mike, we do have a line. All right. Okay. Do you guys have any other questions? What do you guys? I'm feeling pretty confident at the moment. Yeah, Jose, what's up?
Are we going to be able to have the capacity, say, for any grandparents or outside family members outside the house to be able to access the link to watch the stream, or would it be overwhelmed?
I don't know. I think that's up to the YouTube server. In theory, this shouldn't get a lot of lag. The only thing that would cause that is my laptop. And
because I'd like to be able to pass the link on to my dad for.
yeah, we can definitely try it. I think my understanding of it is once we get the video feed up to YouTube.
YouTube streaming does not rely on a two-way communication. It's only a receiver. So you can have as many receivers as you need. 1 million people could be watching it.
Exactly.
It's not going to slow it down.
So yeah, the bottleneck here, the bottleneck will be the quality of the internet service that we tie into, and then also the GPU and CPU on my computer. And I think right now, I'm not doing any fancy like game capturing or anything like that. It's all video feed and encoding associated with three or four videos. So I don't think it's going to test that. Famous last words, though, you know.
So, Mike, as far as the link, right, what we're actually going to issue out to everybody, I'm going to need to issue that out early. And if even possible this evening. If not possible, we can issue it out as soon as we can. But let me know what that link is going to be.
Okay.
And because like I said, I am going to send a communication out tonight. And if we are able to provide that link, that would be huge.
Okay, I'll work on that.
Okay. If you get to a point early on that you feel like it's not going to happen today, shoot me a text, whatever, call or whatever, and I'll go ahead and send the rest of the information out. But I'll wait until I get an email from you before I send it to you.
Okay.
We have anything else we want to address? It sounds like everything is gonna. Oh, so Patrick, as far as getting into your place tomorrow to drop off the track and the cars and everything, how do you want to go about doing that?
So, yeah, I'll have my garage door open, and my car, the van will be out. So I'll put a table in there.
Okay.
And then I guess if the setup will be Thursday, I should be home. And if you guys are okay, walking around the house to take pictures to the path, we have a walkout basement, a walkout.
Yeah.
Just to sort of keep the minimum. And I'm going to sanitize the basement. There'll be a one door open, that's the restroom, but all the other doors do not enter. So I'm not going to write them, you know.
Oh, come on. We gotta know we've got some barriers.
I put like a crossbones and a skull or something.
Get you a trifoil, some magenta and yellow trifoils you can put up on it.
Yeah, so that'll be pretty much the setup.
Okay, so then just as I guess Patrick and I have talked about it once or twice, we really want to treat his house have as little impact on his house as possible. So the thing is he's asking that we do come from outside into the basement. We stay in that one room. He does have a bathroom available, but the kids aren't going to be running up and down. We're staying very, very isolated. So, and everything that we do, please be respectful of that. I would like Patrick to invite us back again sometime.
So it's leave no trace on a microscopic level.
Yes.
All right, yes, sir. Leave no microbes. Yeah.
Leave no COVID.
Definitely don't leave any COVID.
And so we'll in that vein, come masked. I don't know what we want to do about gloves, since we're all going to be handling cars on and off. Do you guys have a preference? I mean, I know I'm not going to be putting I don't know. What's you guys' preference as far as gloves?
It's up to you guys.
I expect it to be pretty cold.
I can bring some.
You want gloves on, Mike? Or do you care?
If that's what we need to do, I'll bring some gloves.
Okay.
I have hand sanitizer if anyone doesn't want. I got like a gallon of it from Costco, so we have hand sanitizer.
I kind of like the hand sanitizer route more than the cars, but I'll bring some extra just in case somebody changes their mind at the last minute. I've got gloves. Okay. Anything else? I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. Does anybody else have anything they want to address? Jose looks ready to race, man.
1 year before I'm done with my kids, I'm racing my car that won it when I was the equivalent of AOL in 5th grade.
Nice.
I still think we should have an outlaw class, personally, but that's all good.
I just have one question. It might be because I'm not reading my email, but where is the car drop-off location? Is it the same as Nolan?
Yes.
It's at Patrick's house. Okay. So when you said I'm going to drop off the car holder, it was because it was empty. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I was like, getting a little confused there. So, everything's at Patrick's house starting tomorrow night.
So
I'll
the
fire
difference
up
will,
this.
yeah, the difference will be collection will be my house.
After the
So
rain.
I don't want, yeah, so I don't want Patrick to have to open up his house again and try to host whatever array of people coming through to pick up their cars. Collection will be at my house on Sunday. And so that'll,
Or retrieval, right?
Yeah.
Retrieval.
yeah,
Retrieve their car.
so I'll have the trophy